welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I am bringing you episode number 27 of our career mode with Nottingham Forest. Now, you might have seen my FIFA 15 pack opening where I've done a little bit of a general update talking about what's coming up for FIFA 15. Obviously, West Ham United starting on Wednesday with a teaser trailer, and then we'll move on to the episodes kicking off on the Thursday. And I did mention, would I be finishing the Nottingham Forest career mode? Well, a few people said yes, a few people say no, but there was one particular comment that sort of stuck out like a sore thumb. I think it was by YT User, and essentially he just said he hates people who don't finish, what they've started. And to be honest with you, I totally agree. I hate people who do that. So I will be finishing the Nottingham Forest career mode. I probably won't be banging out episodes every single day. I'm just going to get all the content recorded, get it edited, release it at non-peak time so it doesn't interfere with anything that we do for FIFA 15. Because I know a few people will be like, well, you don't release FIFA 14 when FIFA 15 comes out and all that sort of rubbish. I've never really gone with the grain. I've never really gone with the with the rules of you can't upload when a new game's out, that sort of stuff. So I will continue Forest. I will finish Forest. Hopefully we'll stay in a division. We'll have to wait and see how that all pans out because I've still got yet to record it. I have got a few episodes lined up, so we'll see how it all pans out. But I will finish Nottingham Forest. I was gutted that I didn't finish my foot beta test, to be honest. I've done all that hard work getting the content and I just didn't have enough time to do it. And there's no point uploading Ultimate Team with FIFA 15 coming out. But career mode is slightly different in my personal opinion. You may agree, you may disagree. But anyway, let's focus back on what we enjoy the most, career mode. You have a look at the squad report. The squad report is not looking too bad. Players are going up really well. They're actually really progressing nicely, which is something I'm really, really happy with. I'm still a little bit miffed that Darlow refuses to go up, but to be honest, he's been conceding goals quite a lot this season, so I can understand this season why he's probably not going up. Last season, in the Championship with 29 clean sheets, I would have expected him to have gone up a rating or two just because he was playing every single game. He was pulling off magnificent saves. We've seen him pull off doubles, triples. We haven't seen him pull off a quad as yet, but you never know with Darlow. I don't think anything's impossible for him. Absolutely an astounding goalkeeper. But I am just purely shocked that he hasn't gone up. It's really frustrating. I hope this really is addressed in FIFA 15. I know players have an X amount of potential. Even if he has a potential, a potential of 10 or 5 or whatever. I mean, he should have a good potential because Newcastle have signed him and he actually is a really solid goalkeeper. I'd like to see him go up a little bit more, and it shouldn't be age dependent when it comes to a goalkeeper nor a player, because players can peak early. Now, you could get an example, I suppose, in the media. Completely off topic while we're watching a career mode video is Wayne Rooney. You think he was probably better in his early 20s than he probably is now. He's a completely different player. So had he peaked early, would he have reached his maximum rating right at the beginning? So we score a beautiful goal through Antonio. Well, that's the way it should work on FIFA as well. If we have a player who's brilliant at 17, he could reach his peak by 22, 23, and then just stay at that level until 31, 32, or it really depends. I wish they would address that because Darlow should be going up regardless. I just think FIFA 14 was really bad for players actually increasing their ratings and, growing, because he deserved to grow. But that's by the by at the end of the day. Absolutely by the by. The goal by Antonio, which was absolutely fantastic. But you can see, literally, Sunderland turn on the pressure. It is all Sunderland breaking through us, breaking us down. Some really poor defending yet again, but we've done enough. We got enough men around him to actually condense the area, and he put the shot wide. But I think Darlow had it covered anyway. Darlow didn't look too bothered, but it was a great goal by Antonio. And I've got to say, he is absolutely sensational. I know he's scoring a lot of goals for Forest at this moment in time in real life football, but actually on the game, he's actually really, really solid. He's strong, he's fast, he's agile, he's got skill moves, he can hit a ball down, he's got a ferocious shot. He has got a ferocious shot. He can pass. He makes good runs. He really is a solid player and such a joy to have in the side at this moment in time. Really is such a joy. I've got to say, though, one player that's letting me down a little bit is our Captain Marvel. Yes, Lansbury's just not the same this season. He doesn't feel the same as he did in the Championship. Now, it could be due to the fact that we played against, teams that were lesser in the Championship, but I don't think that really comes into it. I felt that in the Championship he was just unplayable at times. His passing was just another level. Thankfully we did get that 3 points against Leicester, which you would have seen. We're going to go straight into the next game, which is against West Brom. Sorry, I'm digressing, I know. It's probably one of the worst episodes you probably watch, but I'm digressing and talking, which is obviously not focusing on the actual episode. But I've got to say, Lansbury's just one of those players for me this season who feels like he's letting me down a little bit, and I really want him to man up a little bit, and he needs to lead the boys, he really does. But look at Gaza Gardner getting in there, throwing his body in there, never die attitude, and we all need to have that for this season, because it's going to be a tough season. It is going to be a tough season. A beautiful ball played through. Lafondra can't get on the end of it, unfortunately, and West Brom clear it with consummate ease, but Lansbury showing me up now, giving me that never die attitude, that never die spirit. A little bit overzealous, shall we say. Timing on the tackle, fractionally off, unfortunately. And I normally defend my boys, and I love to see him getting stuck in, but unfortunately that was just a fraction missed time. So we went in at half time, 0-0 scoreline, but you could sense West Brom were mounting an attack. They'd started to come into the game at the last stages of that first half. We then start the second half in a fantastic fashion by making an absolute calamitous defensive error, but thankfully Darlow was there. Great shutting down by the boys. The error was just ridiculous, but it seemed to make West Brom grow, and of course we make another error. Don't know what Darlow was doing. Darlow sort of just lost the plot for that split second. He comes out, he gets the ball, that's fantastic. He then doesn't follow it up. He walks back slowly, and that allows West Brom in to score a very, very simple goal. Really frustrating, Darlow should have been following up that ball. He could have got that ball, and we wouldn't have conceded the goal. But that is probably, I don't even know if that's the sloppiest goal I've conceded. But I think as a team, as a squad, that is probably so far the sloppiest goal, I would say, this season. And I can't think last season we scored anything any sloppier than that. But that was just really, really bad and really, really disappointing. We did have a good opportunity, but the header was straight down the throat of the Bromwich keeper, which is really, really annoying. And then a beautiful cross shot that is turned in by Albion to make it 2-0, and we fell to pieces. We were pushing forward so hard that we just literally fell to pieces. We left the gap, they capitalised. Great ball in, to be fair. If you're going to stick a ball in on the deck, stick it on the edge of the 6-yard box. Defenders don't want to touch it because they know if they do touch it, it'll probably fly in the top corner. Keeper doesn't come out because you can see the players coming in, and it is just literally a no man's land for that split second. Though I do feel Darlow could have had it. He didn't. We lost 2-0. And it's starting to feel like an uphill battle. It really is. We are languishing in 12th in the division. 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses, which is really not good. And look at the signing that Liverpool have. Number 23. What a player. What an absolute player. Came from Torino. Remember in my Frankfurt career, he ended up at... Oh, God, I've got to think. It wasn't Dortmund. No, it wasn't Dortmund because Benzema went to Dortmund. I can't think who it was. I think he went to Leverkusen or someone like that in my Frankfurt career. So at this moment in time, Searchy seems to be following me around where I go on career modes, which is quite cool. He's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong. Wonderful left foot, nice skills on him. But that aside, what a beautiful cross. What a beautiful head by Deeney. Deeney getting in front of the centre-back. It's just so powerful. He really is so powerful. If he had an extra 3 yards of pace, best player in the world. He would even rival Jimenez. He's just got something about him. He's not in the same league as Jimenez, unfortunately. I wish he was, but he is a good player. Some nice play by Liverpool, and a shot at the end. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen the AI make such a calamitous error when it came to shooting. 9 times out of 10, they send it like a few yards over the bar or on target or hit the post. But that was just unbelievable. He sent it into orbit. I think if you actually watch it, it does go out of the stadium. Not that you can see the actual final trajectory of the ball, but I done a replay and it did look like it was going to go out the stadium before the ball disappeared in midair. I don't know what that's all about. Some sort of EA magic, if you ask me. But we were really involved in this game. We were actually playing well. We were keeping Liverpool at bay. Liverpool had more possession at times, but when we had possession, we were more direct with it. We were straight away, get the ball out, get down the byline, try and get a cross in, try and make something happen, take a few risks. Obviously, taking risks means we make lots of errors, and Liverpool do not punish us on that occasion, which we were thankful for. Beautiful ball spread out to the left-hand side. We break into the box, go for the shot. Unfortunately, it's a great save, and we can't do anything with the rebound, which was really disappointing. No sort of opportunities. We've got to be putting away. The first opportunity we should be putting away, the follow-up opportunity we should be putting away, and then Jacob Mellis loses the ball. Henderson into the box for Liverpool. Great save by Darlow, but the follow-up is in the back of the net for Liverpool on the 90th minute, which really was gut-wrenching. Don't get me wrong, Liverpool dominated for long periods in the game. We were far more direct. We were far more attacking when we received the ball. So to lose 1-0, it really was like a kick in the stomach. An absolute kick in the stomach. That one lack of concentration by Jacob Mellis really did cost us. It really did cost us. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed my rambling. And I'll catch you later.
I used to dream about cars and things. being a star. I thought that I would